What's up, guys? It's Benny. America is for Americans, and if you are here illegally, you are a criminal. That's not my opinion. That's American law, and that's why you're not a migrant. You're not undocumented. You're an illegal criminal alien, term that we have been using on this program for a very long time, and now it seems like all of culture has caught up with us. Welcome to the party, even comedian Theo Von.
Heard you got deported, dude. Bye.
Theo Von was asked by a fan to film a video for one of her friends that just got deported, and his answer and response, bye. It's been our response for a very long time, and now we're very proud to report to you that President Trump has now ordered thousands of American troops to go protect our borders. You see, the president is supposed to protect our country from enemies, foreign and domestic. Undocumented criminal aliens who, they're not undocumented, they're literal criminals. Some of them maybe just want to come here and get jobs. Maybe. All of them are behaving illegally. Some of them are terrorists on the terrorist watch list. Some of them are human traffickers. Some of them are murderers, okay? And so you just have to shut it all down. This is what Donald Trump is doing. Let's rock and roll. President Donald Trump orders thousands of troops from the U.S. border with Mexico. President Trump orders thousands of troops, a border with Mexico. President Trump has ordered the deployment of 1,500 additional active duty troops. That's a good start, but it needs to be 3 times that big. To the southern border with Mexico, building on the first day commitment to increase the military's presence on the border. The directive comes as part of a broader effort to address immigration and security concerns along the border. Currently, approximately 2,200 active duty personnel are stationed on the border, along with Northern Command's mission joint task force in El Paso. Additionally, around 4,500 National Guardsmen deployed in Operation Lone Star by just the state of Texas. Details about the specifics units sent remain unclear, but the new deployment is expected to enhance the capabilities of the Joint Task Force. Additional troops will assist with command and control operations, provide intelligence support, evaluate threats, migrant movements, and ensure operational readiness. Will we be attacking Mexico? I don't know. I really want the Gulf of Mexico to be renamed the Gulf of America. Obviously, this is something that Donald Trump promised. Donald Trump also signed an executive order saying that all cartels are terrorist organizations, which they are. The Trump administration is expected to deploy even more active duty troops in the next few weeks and months. It is unclear if the troops will be armed. They damn well better be, because, well, this is the role of the president, to protect the nation from enemies, foreign and domestic. Officials tell Fox News the Pentagon will be sending 1,500 U.S. active duty troops to the southern border by the end of the month. This will up the numbers to 4,000 military troops on the border, and we must attack the cartels, obviously. Ladies and gentlemen, this is essential. You cannot run a country with a terrorist operation that is cross-border. You must block them out and eliminate them. And the cartels are the people who are poisoning this country with fentanyl, and the human drug smugglers and traffickers, and really a blight on humanity itself. And so be done with them. Trump administration cancels travel plans for refugees who've already been cleared to resettle in the United States. Sorry, you picked the wrong time to resettle. New sheriff in charge. That sheriff's name is Tom Homan. Tom Homan is one of our all-time favorites, a friend of the show, Borders are. Says that there are now 0 CBP-1 app releases, and total apprehensions on the southern border have dropped to 700, compared to 10,000 and 12,000 a day under Joe Biden. What a difference a president makes. So the CBP-1 app was this insane policy in our country where you could literally take your phone and you could say, I'm a criminal alien, and then just come into the country with your little app. That was canceled on day 1, hour 0 of the president's administration. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the orders have been heard. 700 people, I mean, it's still too much, but 700 people coming across the border. ICE arrested 300 illegal immigrants on Trump's first day in office. Love the term illegal migrants. That's fine. Illegal aliens, better. Anyway, Borders Are Tom Homan says 300 ICE arrests. That's a good start. It's a good start. Those are rookie numbers. Got to up those numbers. Those are rookie numbers. 308 illegal immigrants who have been charged with murder, child rape. President Trump's first day in office. Border Czar Tom Homan revealed the immigration officers began arresting illegal immigrants who pose a public safety, of whom there are 700,000 roaming the country. Homan said on Wednesday, ICE is doing their job. Oh, good. It is so nice to see. Look. Yeah. I mean, don't you find it interesting the sheer size of the if you're going to claim asylum, you can't be somebody who's clearly been eating extremely well. If you're going to claim that you're like deeply oppressed in your home country, the fact that you could probably lose 200 pounds is an indication that you actually were not oppressed at all, and you are just here to take advantage of our social welfare programs, and that all ends now. The White House posting. In the last 24 hours, ICE arrested 308 serious criminals. Some of them were murderers, some of them were rapists, and some of them raped a child. ICE is performing excellent right now, and it is what we need to do. Tom Homan telling CNN that using undocumented is an activist word. Undocumented is not the word. It is illegal alien, and that is what the federal government will now be referring to them as. Dana Bash do a double take in shock and horror as Tom Homan explains that her illegal alien doesn't have to be convicted of a serious crime to face deportation. Amazing stuff. Here we go.
ICE is going to enforce the immigration law. There's nothing in the INA, the Immigration Nationality Act, says you got to be convicted of a serious crime in order to be removed from this country. So there's going to be more collateral arrests in sanctuary cities because they forced us to go in the community and find the guy we're looking for.
Let me just make sure that I understand what you're saying, because at first you said that the first targets are those with criminal records, but you are also saying that those who are undocumented in the U.S., also who don't have criminal records, people who are working in their communities, maybe even have spouses who are American citizens, they could be swept up with ICE today as well?
What I'm telling you is when we go find our priority target, which is a criminal alien, if he's with others in the United States illegally, we're going to take enforcement action against him. We're going to enforce the immigration law.
Tom Homan preparing ICE legions to raid a Home Depot outside of Chicago. The woman in Chicago said she's ready to help Tom Homan find and deport illegals. Well, if you've spoken with black people in Chicago, I can tell you there's going to be a lot of help from the communities there. Whatever we can do as Chicagoans to assist, we are ready to help. Chicago wants their cities back. Dear Tom Homan, can we start live deportation tracker on national TV beginning tomorrow? That'd be amazing. Trump's first 2 days, 700. Biden's last 2 days, 12,000. Destruction, chaos, crime is a choice. The American people are going to put an end to it. Trump's new border czar, Tom Homan, announced that ICE agents made 300 arrests, the worst of the worst. Mass deportations have been done. Sorry, you explored the wrong area, Dora. Another beautiful day of mass deportations. Everybody from the Democrat mayor of New York, who's just trying to save his skin, frankly, is saying he's coordinating with ICE, and obviously the people love it. Some polls have Trump over 60%. Mass deportations are popular. The majority of Americans want illegals deported. They do not like the cultural erosion and the lack of continuity that occurs when the third world masses flood our borders and end up, obviously, being the opposite of what the left always says. Oh, they're here to pick our crops. Oh, they're here to pick... say that to the family of somebody who's been murdered by a criminal alien. I actually know one of those families. Somebody who died in a car accident here in Florida. It was well publicized by a criminal alien who's drunk off their ass, drunk driving, off of 4 Locos, and slammed into a car. And one of their relatives in my neighborhood is sickening. I bet you know somebody. Virtually everybody knows someone who's been a victim of criminal alien crime. And this isn't even the bad stuff yet. I mean, there's a bunch of people on the terrorist watch list here, okay? So get prepared. Illegals are now self-supporting out of fear of Trump's mass deportation. Trump has done more good for our country than Biden has in 4 years. The mass deportations have started, and Theo Vaughn says, bye. Pentagon sending these troops to the border. It's a good start, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great start, but we need more. The border needs to be completely and totally locked down. We need to end birthright citizenship. We need to end the magnets that bring criminal aliens to this country. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a good first step in making America great again. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe.